Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Magic. Leecros, Beast Lord of Chaos, has been granted a mighty artifact. His army had found it in the ruins of an old keep in the Aerodation. The Axe of Chaos, a greater chaos artifact he now wields. At the same time, the Lord of Death, Balkoth, has appeared at the border of the Chaos Nation. Leecros has decided that this time was ripe. It was time to lead an army against the Lord of Death himself. And with that, this may very well be the last episode of Let's Play Lords of Magic. Now then, we have recalled our armies. We have trained up a powerful force. And we have used our crystals to heal our army. 2 turns, and we will raise an army to advance towards Balkoth and his horde. 2 turns. He could leave, and if that's the case, let him. I have other things to worry about than what the Lord of Death is doing, attempting to tease me into a confrontation. But we have never been given as good of a chance as we have now. Even though he's just sort of chilling there. Well, I suppose he's trying to goad us into a fight. Max, indeed. Let's grab a couple of air elementals, throw them into this army. This will probably be the first army to hop in. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, why am I building multiple armies? Well, I've already mentioned why I'm building multiple armies. Because I'm going to need it. Because I'm not going to put my lord into combat until near the end. Why?
All who call themselves warriors will... What spells pique your profane desires?
Lost soul. That's why. I've already went on a 5-minute spiel as to why Lost Soul is such a deadly, dangerous spell. I want Balkoth to be completely out of mana before I even get my lord close to him. And he is indeed going to make the first move, it looks like. Well then, let's grab some Wind Riders. And let's head north. Hopefully that means he's going to attack here, because then I could sort of head him off at the pass. Ah, there he is.
Ready.
It does indeed look like he's making a move on the Chaos Nation. That's what it looks like to me. Where is he? There he is. Boy, that's a large army.
I await thy will. You want to do something?
But we have a large army too.
Burn for the chance to join with you in combat against your enemies.
Yes, my
We
lord.
certainly have the power to handle him. I believe we should.
Fulfill the prophecies of chaos and lord over the scattered nations of Yorak.
Let's sell some more fame and buy some ale, and then we'll recruit another. It's going to be a pretty weak army. I don't exactly have my troops here well trained, but it's something. It's more bodies between my lord and the Lord of Death. That's worth it. Watch, he's not even going to come in this direction. He's just going to fly right past me. That would just be wonderful. In a sarcastic way.
Yes, my lord.
There we go. And we have quite the fighting force on our hands. Is he heading north?
I obey.
Certainly looks like it. In the meantime, my entire land gets overrun.
I want to do something. Lead me.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
To join our ranks, a fairy must prove himself swift.
Well, this doesn't
Must
go
also
well.
prove his loyalty to the guild.
Watch him just swoop in and attack my lord. Oh, that would be wonderful. I'd be pissed.
Ready.
He must be nearby. He's probably the one detecting that thief. I don't know where he is.
I stand ready.
I know where you are.
Like the wind. Done. I shan't.
Let's see if we can capture him and maybe get some map info. He's probably higher level than me, though, so I probably won't be able to catch him.
Done.
I say, and then I see him. Okay. Fair enough. Come on. World map. World map. World map. World. Yes. There he is.
I want blood.
And he's not getting away.
Lead me. Cheat, beat, mutilate.
I'm rather annoyed at how many turns my army is apart, though.
I want to do something.
Because we need to attack him all in one turn, or his mana will regenerate.
I await thy will.
Oh, he's turning away. This is stupid. What am I doing? A prisoner has escaped my custody. Oh no.
Lead me.
I'm gonna follow him.
Glory. I want to fight. Lead me.
That might be too close. He might just decide to come in and ruin my day.
What shall I shan't be heard. I shan't be heard.
No, I'll just try to kill him.
Stand ready. None
Try to kill him,
shall
why not?
resist us. Not a problem. I shan't be heard.
Arr.
Done.
Aw, he's running.
Like the wind.
Autocalc. Aw. It was worth a try. Ah.
I await
Now we're
thy
talking. Completed a Disgrace Shade and Hand of
will. I await
Fate.
thy will.
Now that army is just way too slow. I don't want to... There we go.
I await thy will.
No, they're still too slow. The heck is holding you back, guys? Necromancer. No? You all have movement left.
I await thy will.
What if I take the Necromancer out? Will you get this move? Kind of. Okay.
I await thy
First
will.
things first. Not close.
Do something.
I don't want to combine parties. First things first. Bodies. So, the pathetic forces of Leecros, Lord of Chaos, challenge the mighty forces of Balkoth, Lord of Death, for trespassing in their land. Shall we parley or meet on the field of battle? Yeah... Oh, these guys are only level 2, level 4, level 5, level 3, and the Lord of Death himself, level 8. Indeed. Balkoth, Archdemon of Death. Now, all these men are melee except for the stick throwers.
I want to fight for chaos.
If he's that low level, he might not have
Mutilate.
lost soul yet. That would be wonderful. That would be a wonderful present.
I'll cleave them.
Even though I could have swore that he would have had it by now. You guys, go ahead and
Stick it to them.
missile attack him.
Get them.
I'm not going to be able to stun lock him. There's too many enemies around. But I certainly should be able to ruin his day. Oh, he's casting spells. That's a bad day. He's going to keep casting spells for the entire battle, too. But we are ripping through his elite units. Kind of. Come on. Take him out. And now he's pulling back. We might beat him. Come on.
Moving now. I move until my axe. I'll cleave them.
And thus was the evil Lord Balkoth at last vanquished at the hand of a mighty hero. And Urak knew peace for a long age. The land became renewed and was cleansed of the poison of Balkoth's wicked labors. His wretched servants were driven from every corner of Urak, and the cities returned once again to their former glory. And Golgoth, the terrible god of death, seeing that his efforts had come to naught, and now, with none willing to serve him, passed from the world like a shadow, and troubled its peaceful people no more. But how long would this last? Only the seers can say.
Ooh. Well then, I can't really say that was as climactic as I thought it was gonna be. It was close. I almost completely lost my army.
My axe craves blood.
I mean, wow.
wanna do
I was
something.
really hoping my lord would have been able to get on in that action, because I really wanted to try out this staff. Well, we still have some time. Why not try it out? The Lord of Death has fallen. The great threat to all that lives, gone. Whew. Been a while since I've beaten this game. Lord of Order? Lord of Order. I suppose we could destroy the Lord of Order. No. If I remember correctly, when there's one Lord left, it does the bad end. I could be wrong about that. Huh. I don't actually remember. No, it wouldn't. Would it? I don't remember. Let's try out this new axe, though, because I didn't get the chance to. Guarded by a party of nomadic Amazonians, the man who controlled this tower is long gone against the rule of the people. Oh, it's one of those. Great. A bunch of archers. Yay! Archers. Well, let's charge. Why not?
Destroy. For chaos. I'll
Go for it.
bathe in blood. I await thy will.
Ruin their day.
Be a breeze.
Ha ha ha, it'll be a breeze. I see what you did there. Ah, there's the petrify. Go take out that warrior spirit. There we go. Well, almost. Long imprisoned captive has joined my cause.
Your command?
Of course, it's a fairy thief. Wow. Okay. Well then. I've gotta say, that was a bit more anticlimactic than I remember it being. I suppose it's because I attacked him so early, he wasn't at his full power. It just so happened that the pieces fell into place. I was in the right place at the right time. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I did pursue him, and I didn't have to. And I normally, in the past, I wouldn't. Well, yes, I would. I normally attack Balkoth as soon as I know I have the power to take him down. But this is real. Turn 166. This is really early. I mean, really early. Usually it's turn 200, 250, 300. Or usually around 200-ish. He's level 10, 9, 10. Obviously, it depends upon the events of the game, and the Lord of Death didn't seem to do as much this game as he has in games past that I have seen. He didn't kill the Lord of Air, that was me. He didn't kill the Lord of Life, that was me. He didn't kill the Lord of Water, that was me. He didn't kill the Lord of Earth, because I think the Lord of Earth swore fealty to the Lord of Order? I don't remember the exact composition. But I think the only Lord that I remember him killing is the Lord of Fire. Maybe the Lord of Earth, because I don't remember what exactly happened to them. But he just didn't get much face time. He didn't get built up. He didn't start steamrolling nations. He didn't do anything of note other than kill the Lord of Fire. And he spooked about being a big grouch. I've honestly kind of disappointed in him this game. He did not do well. And I didn't even get to use out my artifact on him. That artifact won me the game. I mean, as long as he didn't cast Lost Soul on me, if I got close enough to hit him a few times, I could have petrified him, polymorphed him, fireballed him, a lot of nasty things that just would have ruined him. So even though it wasn't as climactic as I thought it would have been, it wasn't going to be climactic anyways. I had gained too much power too quickly compared to the way the Lord of Death was, Balkoth. Balkoth spent a lot of turns just sitting around doing nothing. I think that's a limitation on easy. I could be wrong about that. He might be scripted to sit around for a few turns and do nothing. It's very possible. But that's unfortunate. Well, the Lord of Chaos reigns supreme. Nobody in Urak has the power to stop him now. And really, that's the way it should be, because you don't mess with people who ride giant tigers. Well, I've had a great deal of fun with this, and more than a little bit of frustration. I don't remember the AI ever trolling me as badly as running their heirs around willy-nilly in my territory, especially the way the Lord of Life did right there at the end. It's like, oh, I'm going to take your territory. I would have let the Lord of Life go if, he didn't decide to attack my land while he was doing it. And I could have left the Lord of Death go. This game could have gone on for another 100 turns, but at this point in the game, I had just gained too much power. The only way I could have lost would be by some unfortunate circumstance where my lord, I lose track of my lord or something, and he dies, or something along those lines. After I'd taken out life and weathered the storm that was the armies of life coming to attack me, everything fell into place, and I think Balkoth knew his time was nigh. As much as an AI could know his time was nigh, because he pretty much walked right up to me and shook my hand. He could have gotten away. None of my armies could have caught him. But he didn't. And that's too bad. Balkoth's doom was sealed the day that I killed the Lord of Air, the Lord of Life. The Lord of Life had the power to stop me. He did. But then he threw his life away, and then I took all of this land. And I think, given time, I would have conquered water as well, with 4 cities under my control, all of them which would have been level 3. I definitely would have had more than enough power to take on Balkoth. I could have even come up here and taken a 5th one. But I had a lot of fun sharing this game with everyone, and I may come back to it in the future. It's quite possible. After all,
Please select your leader type.
We can now play as Balkoth the Destroyer himself. And what kind of person would I be if I didn't show that off? So maybe this isn't the end of Lords of Magic. Maybe this is just the beginning of a new chapter. If I remember right, Balkoth is actually really difficult to play. But I hope everybody enjoyed watching. I'm sure some of you guys didn't. I understand that. It's an older game. It hasn't really aged well, but I really love it. I can never get enough of this game. This game does still have more to offer. and
Please select
I could
your
still show it off.
The circle of life has no beginning or
To be
end.
fair to the AI, they're at the last part of the game I was playing on easy because I just really wanted to get back to where I was because I lost the save, and that was really bad. I've learned from my mistakes, and I may do another campaign that's actually on the difficulty that I want it to be. So yeah, there are many things that I could still do in Lures of Magic, but for now, I call this Let's Play to an end. It's been fun. We've had our good times and our bad times. We've had land krakens, and even the Lord of Death himself could not overcome our power. But until next time, happy gaming, and enjoy.